Okay, welcome to HelpYouSponsor.com. This is a real quick video to show some of the new enhancements coming in the upcoming release. The first thing you'll notice is that the admin has been completely redesigned. We also added a completely new section called Manage Sponsorships. This is a change in thinking on how we deal with sponsorships within the software. This is basically a page to manage the relationship between your sponsors and who they're sponsoring. This page is interactive, so here we have our status. If you scroll over some of these things, you get pop-up windows to let you know how to use these features. You can see we have in the status, we have one that says contact sponsor and a couple that are, say, active. We can filter based on our status, and we can also change status. So let's say for this one, we've just contacted the sponsor, so we want to set the status to update info. The sponsor is requesting some updated info, or we can change it back to active however we want to, and that's updated live right within the software. Now, another thing to take a look at here is the detail page. We've added a lot of features that have been requested from a number of our users. So first of all, over on the left hand side we have the sponsor, a quick view of the sponsor's profile. This is a link back to the form where we can edit all the sponsor information. Here we have this sponsor child's name, again a link to the form where we can edit the child's information. We can see when this sponsorship started, and again the status of this sponsorship, and again we can edit this status very quickly right on the fly. Next we have this area of managing emails. So if you are using the email feature within the software where you're allowing sponsors to send emails to your sponsored children, we've completely revamped this feature. So now you'll be able to see the last few emails. You'll be able to, again, change status depending on how you're managing them, and you'll be able to manage the emails right here. So for instance, here's the message that was sent by the sponsor, and here was my response back to the sponsor. I also have an option of forwarding this email to someone else within my organization. Here is an example of a message that has not been replied to yet. So here is the message from the sponsor, and here is where I can go to send the reply. The last thing that I want to show you is the notes section. Now you have the ability to place notes within the sponsorship relationship. So this isn't tied to a sponsor or to a child, it is tied to the relationship. So here we can set a note that says talked to the sponsor, comma, they would like to visit in the spring. I can click submit, and now that note is right here on top for anybody else to log into the system and see that note and have a record of communication or other things that we want to say about this sponsor relationship. So as you can see, we're adding a lot of new, very powerful features. We've got a lot more to show you in subsequent videos.